Why have I changed my top? Well, it's so they think it's a different time and a different day and stuff, even though the camera's in the exact same place and the framing is exactly the same. Word to your mother, my name's Steve, this channel is FRAG30 and thank you for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it. Today I am going to be doing some first impressions of some Atkinsons fragrances. Now, I have never tried anything from Atkinsons before. I got these samples sent to me from a, well, I think he's a subscriber, but he kind of contacted me through Instagram. He's very active in the Instagram kind of FRAG.com. It's Scentmeister Fragrance Reviews. He sent me, I've mentioned it in another video, he sent me a shitload of samples, so thanks for that, mate, I really appreciate it. And I've not smelt these yet, I've resisted the urge, so I thought I would just film first impressions live, kind of in front of you, in front of the camera. I've got my phone just so I can kind of see what some of the notes are potentially. And yeah, but other than that, I don't really know much about Atkinsons at all. I know they're not cheap or kind of affordable, which is what I normally kind of go for. So it's something a little bit different for me. I have got the notes in front of me and the note breakdown looks interesting. So there's kind of some florals, I can see some tobacco, there's some kind of spice and pepper, or ginger, which is kind of hit and miss for me. Oh, and some benzoin as well. So again, benzoin's a bit of a love-hate relationship with me. Some fragrances with benzoin I really like. I like the sweetness, but sometimes I find that sweetness is a little bit synthetic and a bit too much. But I tell you what, if I was looking at the note breakdown of that, I would say I would like this. So let's see if it rings true. I'm kind of double over my little things. I've kind of just got it on my finger and a bit of a mess, to be honest, but there we go. Here we go. I mean, bouquet is the right word because it comes across as really floral. Is this unisex? Yeah, it's for women and men. I thought it was unisex. It certainly smells it. That's really nice. But I would say that is more feminine than masculine personally, but it's all subjective. There's something, I don't know if it's the ginger. So basically, I don't know if I can kind of detect what florals are. What is that? Let's have a look. Oh, heliotrope. I'm not normally a fan of heliotrope because it sometimes smells like almond, but I don't really get much almond from this. Like an almondy accord. But it basically smells like flowers, like very floral. So bouquet is certainly right. And then I get a little bit of the ginger. Do I, is it? It's like I get a little hint of ginger, but the tobacco's sort of starting to come through now. Interestingly, on FRAG30, all the notes, there's no pyramid, they've just listed all the notes. There's no like top, middle, base or whatever. It's basically just very floral with some tobacco-y undertones, which is really nice. But the florals are quite strong, so I would say it is more feminine than masculine. But it's really nice. Would I like to smell? I wouldn't wear this. But would I like to smell it on my wife? I would. I would like to smell that on my wife, I've decided. Yeah, it's really nice. I think that is more feminine and I think that's really nice. Something I'd definitely like to smell on a woman. So that I would give, I don't give scores, but I would rate it as a woman's fragrance. Like 7 out of 10. The florals kind of give it a more mature vibe, I think. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. It's got some. There's some fruitiness to it. There's some like sharpness. I don't know if like some bergamot. But then there's also got some kind of like sweet powderiness to it. Oh, let's have a look what's in this one. That's really nice. I really like that. Yeah, so this time on FRAG30 it does break down the notes a little bit more into top, middle and bass. So at the top there's some rum. There's rum, there's cacao, vanilla, some florals in the heliotrope again, jasmine, there's some cedar, there's cardamom in the mids, this is geranium, clary sage, broom, there's some oak moss or moss, musk, patchouli, and some cashmeran. Now cashmeran normally gives it an ambroxany type feel, but I don't really get that. I guess that might be the sweet powderiness that I said about in hindsight, but it doesn't really come across as quite ambroxany. That's really nice. I really like that. I would wear that one. Again, are all their fragrances for men and women? Yeah, this is again unisex in EDP concentration. I really like that one. I don't know if it's like kind of the rum and the cedar, but I can see that it is unisex again. I think this is truly unisex. I wouldn't say this is more masculine or feminine personally to me. I like that. I like the sort of sweet powderiness to it. Oh, there's vanilla in there and stuff as well. And it might be cacao as well that's giving it that sort of slight, almost chocolatey vibe. That one I like. I would give that... I'll give that a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10. I like that one. That's definitely my favourite. Fucking hell, that is strong. I can smell that already. Fuck. Damn. Oh, fuck me, that's strong. That is like really sort of oudy and woody. Oh, it's really quite rich. It's almost like chocolatey. That is... Let's see what's in this bad boy. It is Laotian oud. It's basically a different type of oud rather than agar wood. Some of the other notes are similar. According to FRAG30, there's also vanilla in the base, but it's kind of got leather in the mid, sandalwood, cedar. So again, it is kind of quite a woody fragrance. That's very oudy. It's quite a smoky oud. I wouldn't say barnyardy. I would say smoky oud. To me, to my nose. That's a bit much for me. Oud Save the King. There's not much going on in this one. I mean, according to the FRAG30 at the top, there's bergamot and Earl Grey tea, but I don't really get that. There's orris and suede in mid, along with sandalwood and obviously oud in the base. It's a lot lighter and it's not as kind of oudy, but I say the oud in that one is kind of like a smoky oud. This feels a lot more light and ethereal, which is a word that I rarely use, but I've been watching videos with Peter from Fragrance View in recently, and he uses that word a lot, so it's kind of in my brain. I like that. I actually prefer that version. I would wear whatever this is. It's kind of light, but with some sort of woody undertones. I like that, but it's not too floral. It's not as floral as the Bouquet one. Yeah, the Bouquet one's very floral. The Bouquet one reminds me of going to my nan's house. I think my favourite though is Pirates Grand Reserve. Yeah, Pirates Grand Reserve is the one I would pick out of all of them. Then this one, which I think might be Oud Save the Queen. So there we go. That's a little summary. I don't know if this was enjoyable or not. It's probably not. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy it, and it might introduce you to the world of Atkinsons. I don't know. I'll certainly try and get my nose on more of theirs. I don't know what stores they're in. I can imagine the higher end department stores might have them. So I'll certainly check out those when I'm next about. Thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, or if you got something, I don't know, probably not, because it's just me smelling paper, hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching again, and I will see you for the next one. Much love.